Forgive me for not being, very camera friendly. In fact, I'm quite camera shy. Hi, wow. I'm making a YouTube channel. The person who inspired me to start one is my best friend Anna. I will put her her channel somewhere in the description so you guys can check her out because I literally love her so much and I adore her. My name is Mika. I'm kind of like, I don't know, man. I'm just kind of like here. I'm a person. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, I really like complaining about a lot of things, and I really like talking. I don't have a whole lot of people to talk to, though. I've got, literally 2 friends. One of them is my boyfriend, and the other one is Anna, but, it's okay. Yeah, okay. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna be complaining about right now, this one. This is just gonna be me doing, makeup, I guess. And, I know what I'm gonna complain about. My stepdad. I guess I don't really need to be airing out everyone's business like this, but he is, a really bad person, so I don't care. So, my mom and my stepdad have been together for 14 years, married for 10. And about a year ago, oh my god, Hot Wheels toothpaste in my makeup bag. This is my boyfriend's. Okay. And about a year ago, we found out that my dad, if I say dad, just, I'm not really allowed to use his, I'm probably shouldn't use his real name, just in case of anything. But, my mom found out that my stepdad had been cheating on her for the entirety of their relationship, which is obviously really shitty, but I mean, I knew, and his mom knew, and everyone kind of already knew, and so did she, but she, just now decided that she was done. But, okay, Miss Girl, whatever. I mean, the things some people do for men, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't personally go that far for a man, but whatever, whatever floats your boat, Mom. So, hold on, I'm gonna shave my eyebrows. So, we find out that he'd been cheating on her, blah, blah, blah. So they got divorced, kind of. I think they just officially got divorced, really recently. But, I don't live with my mom. So, we find out that he's been cheating. And my mom's basically like, oh my gosh, F you. I don't know if I'm allowed to curse because YouTube is, I've heard really strict. But my mom is essentially like, oh my gosh, F you, you're, the worst person ever. And so she forces him to move out of the house. And then he goes and is like, well, fine, F you guys too. And he lives with his girlfriend. And I'm, obviously, I don't know much about his girlfriend, so I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Sorry, apparently Snapchat has, a recording limit. Didn't know that. So anyways, we're all obviously I don't know much about him or his girlfriend. I know, I don't know. I know he was, my stepdad, but I didn't, know much about him. He was kind of just evil. So, so basically, he decides he wants to go live with his girlfriend. And we're like, okay, whatever, you're a grown man, you can make your own decisions. And so he does. And, I don't care. Until he starts having my little sister, who is his biological daughter, go over there for sleepovers. And I don't really like that because he's weird. And I'm positive his girlfriend's weird too. So, obviously, I'm not thrilled. So, for Christmas, I go over there, and I'm, basically spying for Mom. I'm like, I'll go over there, make sure everything's okay, make sure nothing's weird with his girlfriend. Oh my god. So I was wrong. I was really wrong. There was something weird with his girlfriend. And that really weird thing is she still lives with her husband. So she lives with her husband, her boyfriend, and their 4 kids in a 1-bedroom apartment. And they're hoarders. So, obviously, I, like, get pictures of this, and I'm like, I send them to my mom, and I'm like, what the frick? Like, what the oh. It's okay. YouTube's not gonna kill me. Like, I'm not monetized anyway. So, we're like, you know, that's weird, whatever. And then I see this giant box of, like, alcohol. Like, I guess it was, like, a bunch of different kinds, but it was, like, all alcohol. And, I mean, like, big box. And so I go looking in this box, and all of them are open. So they just have, and very accessible. Like, it was just a box on the ground about, like, this deep, this wide. So I'm like, oh, that's weird. They just have, like, a bunch of really easily accessible alcohol. With a 14-year-old, 17-year-old, 4-year-old, and 2-year-old living there. Like, that's just, like, that's not, like, CPS may need to get involved. But I don't call CPS. I don't have my mom do it because, like, while it's probably necessary, it's, like, they probably won't do anything because CPS never really does. Speaking from experience. I don't have my eyeliner. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I have my eyeliner. So, oh my god, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So, obviously, living situation is not ideal. Not ideal. But, you know, my mom doesn't think it's, like, super weird. She's just like, I mean, that's a little strange, but it's not, like, weird. And I was like, you're just wrong. Like, you're just wrong. But, you know, it's okay. And for purposes of this video, and since I don't want my mom to kill me, I'm gonna call my stepdad a different name than his actual name, just so y'all know him. Because I like saying his name. I like his name, but, like, I like referring to people by their names when I talk about them. So, we're gonna call him Devin. So, Devin is, like what, 30-something? Living with his, like, 28-year-old girlfriend and her, like, 50-year-old husband and their children. So, obviously not great. Not fabulous. Especially not fabulous for my little 12-year-old sister, who was, I think, 11 at the time, to be going over there for Christmas. So, I mean, this was Christmas, like, last year. So, I guess it's been 2 years, but still. I don't know. Time flies by. I don't know. I don't really talk to my family much. Not Devin anyway, and not my little, I mean, I talk to my little sister. Not my mom. I don't talk to my mom very much. I don't live with them. I live with my grandma now, because my birth dad used to live here, and I was supposed to live with him, but I don't, because he moved. So I live with my grandma in this shitty room with no friends. So, oh my gosh, has my phone been falling? It has been. That's okay, as long as it's, like, not. Okay. So, whatever. I want to talk about something else. I don't know what else to talk about. I have so many different lashes. I want to talk about my boyfriend, I guess. No, I'm going to talk about conspiracy theories while I keep getting ready. I'm going to make more than one video on conspiracy theories, probably, because I think I have opinions, definitely. So, I think conspiracy theories are incredibly harmful and also just stupid. Like, no, I promise you Walt Disney's head is not frozen under Disney World. Like, it's just not. And anyone who thinks it is stupid. So, yeah. I think conspiracy theories specifically about, like, the government and stuff like that are just incredibly, like, dangerous. Don't get me wrong. I hate the government. Can't stand it. But, I mean, people who are all like, oh, the government's doing this, that, and the other to try to control you. It's all like, I don't know. Why are we trying to invoke fear into people's brains? Like, there's just no need for that. Like, the one conspiracy theory that I will say does make sense to me is Erica Kirk had something to do with Charlie Kirk's death. So sue me. I don't care. Who, like, your husband dies and you're, like, celebrating, and all of a sudden you become friends with Nicki Minaj? Like, I get that everyone grieves differently. People are yelling outside. But I don't think she's grieving, per se. Like, what part of grieving requires all of this? And, you know, people are all gonna be like, people are gonna come at me and be like, oh, well, Charlie Kirk didn't deserve to die. He was such a great man. And you're wrong. He was not a good man. He was not. He just wasn't. And people, I made a post on TikTok about, Charlie Kirk, and it, like, blew up. I'll put stuff here to show proof that it blew up. But, people in my comments were all like, but he was such a great husband and father. That has nothing to do with this. Like, he was just a bad person. He was spreading hateful and hurtful propaganda, and he did not feel remorse for any of it. But, you know, that's a conversation a lot of people just aren't ready for. I've also had people tell me that, or there was this one guy who was all like, well, I haven't seen one bad clip of him that wasn't taken out of context. And, you know, that's also not true. He has had many, many, many debates where he's all like, I don't know. Let me think of an example while I try to fix this. Give me a sec. Like the one where he said that if his daughter was, I'm probably gonna have to, like, bleep out that word. But he said one that if his daughter was raped, she would be forced to have the baby. And I think that's disgusting. And I've seen other people who are like, I don't know, like, abortion's against the Bible. It's murder. It's not. Murder, by definition, is the, like taking, a living, breathing human's life. The Bible defines life at first breath. A fetus, an unborn fetus, it's not even a baby, it's just like an unborn fetus, is not breathing. But, you know, that's also a conversation a lot of people aren't ready for. Because, like, I don't know, people are just, like, really fucking stupid. Abortion is not murder. It's not. Sometimes I, like, think about abortions and I'm like, I just don't, it just doesn't get, like, clock to me how some people think that it's controversial. If a woman is not ready to have a baby or just doesn't want to have a baby, she shouldn't be forced to have one. Like, sometimes I really wish men would have to go through what half of labor is like just to understand that maybe abortion should just be fully legal everywhere. Maybe not free per se, but definitely shouldn't be as expensive as it is, and also just not illegal. Because, you know, men... Anyways, back to the Charlie Kirk thing. I don't think people should die for speaking out about what they support. Unless what they support is hateful and harmful to many, many groups of people. And that's what he did. He also supported gun violence. He supported school shootings. So I think it's funny that he died to the very same thing that he condoned, and everyone was like, oh my god, he didn't deserve that. He kind of did. And I know this is a touchy subject, and I know I'm only 17, so people are going to be like, oh, well, you don't matter. Well, I can vote in a year, so... Not even. I can vote very soon. I don't really like politics and getting political because people are just stupid all the time. But yeah, I know I'm gonna have grown men arguing. I've had grown men argue with me about my own political beliefs. And I just think that it's ridiculous, truly, that you are grown as hell arguing with a little girl on the internet about politics. Like, can you genuinely not find anything better to be doing? Sorry, changed my light color, and also the timer ran out. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Anyways, grown men who argue with kids on the internet, grown people in general, not even just men, but I really, really don't like men, so. Grown men who argue with people on the internet are just, like, it's pathetic. Like, do you genuinely not have anything better in your entire life to be doing at all? I'm sorry, I'm combining, like, 2 lashes right now so I can make them cuter. But, yeah. But, like, the amount of people that I've had, like, genuinely send me death threats over the Charlie Kirk thing is crazy. Like, I promise he would not care about you. Like, he would not give a fuck about you. My own grandma has argued with me about it. She's very, very political, she thinks she's the savior of democracy, essentially, and she's just not. But, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I live with her, so I have to endure it, but I really don't want to, have to, keep dealing with her, but, whatever. Okay, combine the 2 lashes. Cute. Yeah. Anyways, I think Charlie Kirk deserved it. I don't condone gun violence. I don't support it, but I mean, he's kind of like a person anyway, and he kind of deserved it. I'm repeating myself. Sorry. Yeah. What else is there to talk about? I don't know. What's been going on recently? Oh, yeah. I got back from vacation, only to find out that Trump, or maybe not Trump, I don't know, like, we bombed Venezuela and kidnapped their president, or whoever. Which is not great, I mean, obviously. Like, at all, like, we're actually doomed. If my boyfriend gets drafted for a war, I'm killing myself. Most of this probably can't even go on YouTube. But that's okay. I'm curling my lashes around my fingers so it stays on my eyeball better. Okay. But, yeah. Trump is gonna be the death of America. Like, actually, make America great again. It was fine before Trump came along. I mean, obviously it wasn't fine, but, we're not making it any better. Sorry, I completely forgot that my thing ran out. But, yeah, Trump is gonna be the death of America, and we're done for, like, actually. Yeah. I don't know why the whole world decides to end right as it's my turn to become an adult. Like, it's just it's like, it's not fair. But nothing ever is anyways. So I guess, you just gotta get over it, really. There are just some things you just can't worry about, I guess. Yeah. My mom has my dog right now because, like, I went on vacation and my dog couldn't come with me. So my mommy is taking care of my dog, and they're gonna be here in, like, 3 hours to give me my dog back. So I'm really excited. Maybe you guys will get to see her one day. I'm not really good at keeping my life private, so probably. But, oh, my AC turned off. Okay. Yeah. I really don't know what else to say. So if anyone ever even sees this video at all, if you have any suggestions about what I should, like, talk about, let me know, because I would love to actually interact with people outside of, like, Anna, and my boyfriend. So, yeah. What else is there for me to talk about? Because I'm not even done, like, doing my makeup yet. Because I run my mouth so much. Boys. I hate dudes who are like, oh, I want a goth mommy. Oh, I want a goth mommy. And they're, like, the most, like, obnoxious person ever. Like, I don't like the fetishization of goth girls and emo girls. Because, you know, I guess it's a thing that people have always been doing, but I just don't like it. I don't like it when I get sexualized. Because I'm, 17. And, I'm not, like, goth, I guess. I'm not emo, but I am alternative. And that's the only reason anyone ever really wants to be, like, with me, is because I'm alt. And then, oh my god, I dated this country boy once. Oh my gosh, these lashes just don't want to stay. I dated this country boy once, and he got really upset that I wasn't super MAGA. And it's like, obviously not. Like, I have dyed hair and pronouns. I'm not MAGA, sorry. I think people who are MAGA... Okay, timer ran out. But I think people who are MAGA are dumb. And that's, like, the easiest, nicest way I can put it. Simply, actually. They're all stupid. And I'm sure someone's gonna be up arguing with me, like, oh, you're just saying that because you don't know blah, 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 blah. And it's like, no, I don't know anything about anything, really, but at the same time, I don't care. Like, I'm not a bad person, so I'm not gonna support a bad person. I think I'm gonna make, like, a whole video on the comments of my Charlie Kirk video, because people are just mean for no reason. Like, half these people didn't even know who Charlie Kirk was before he died. Yeah. And again, like, Charlie Kirk could not care less about any of these people who are all, like, dick riding him. Yeah. Like, at all. I know a lot of, like, non-MAGA people are also dick riding him. And it's like, he wants you guys dead. Oh my god. Maybe I'm too white to talk about this. But people of color who support Trump. I don't understand why you would support someone who wants you dead. But it's okay because Trump loves the poorly educated, and anyone who supports him is very clearly poorly educated. But I feel like people who, like, worship any politicians at all in general are poorly educated, because all politicians suck. All of them. Kamala Harris included, because I know some people are going to be like, oh, well, you're a little liberal, so I bet you don't think Kamala Harris is, bad. And I'm like, she sucks too. She sucks too. Anyone who's ever been a politician or wants to be a politician, like, kind of sucks. Maybe not ones who want to be a politician, because the ones who, like, people who are, like, younger and aren't, like, little old flea bags, like, people, like, Trump's age, and, what's his name? Like, oh my god. I can't think of his name right now. Oh, and Biden's age, they're all old, and they're dirty, and they're gross. I think we should stop putting such fucking old people in office, and maybe let's have someone who's not literally on their deathbed, like, be in office. Because I feel like... Timer ran out again. But I feel like people who are younger and closer to the age of people who are the most affected by everything that's going on in America would understand better how things are being how people are being affected by what's going on, and maybe they wouldn't make better decisions, but they probably wouldn't make ones that are as bad. which I guess means that they would make better decisions. But yeah, I don't know. I think all politicians are stupid and dumb, and nobody should really worship them, because I know a lot of people do. Like, my grandma, like, worships Trump, for whatever reason. Or not Trump, sorry! Biden, for whatever reason, even though Biden hasn't been in office in, like, a while. She doesn't care. She wants that day. She wants that by day. Yeah. Hold on. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, give me a second to my lip liner. Okay, so, like I was saying, my grandma wants that by day. Which, you know, teach their own. But, yeah, I think politicians are stupid, and I feel like America's done for, like, we're doomed. We have never been more doomed in the history of anything ever. Yeah. Maybe we have been more doomed and I'm just stupid, but, you know. I don't really care, because I'm just kind of like a girl sitting here talking to her phone, wearing mismatched thigh-high socks and cow slippers. Anyways, yeah, if anything you guys want me to talk about, let me know. How do I make a brush less staticky? Because what is this? Like, I can feel the static sticking to my forehead. Yeah. That's not really, like, my full makeup. Like, I'm not fully done, but I think I'm gonna finish makeup, and then I'm gonna film another video while I edit this one. Okay, love y'all.